Okay, so we're going to be taking out a 6.7 lineup. The reason why I decided to do that is because 6.7 America is absolutely stacked. You have 3 heavy tanks and for the most part like 3 light tanks. These are tank destroyers, but they function as light tanks for the most part. The heavy tanks, this one I usually like to more take on flanks. I would consider it a little bit inferior to the E5. However, the E5 doesn't have the long 90. It has the short one versus this one having the long 90. And this thing, it does pack a punch. It's not quite as good as the long 88, but it has a lot more explosive filler. So you can do a lot more damage with it on internals than a long 88 for say. A heavy tank I always take out for long range engagements is this one. And that's because this heavy tank has an insane round. It did get nerfed recently. It doesn't go through nearly as much at angles at range, but even at like 2,000 meters, you're still seeing 76 millimeters of pen at 60 degrees, which is insane. Not only that, but the mobility on this T34 as well is just insane. You know, 810 horsepower for only weighing 65 tons, but it gets it around fairly decently. The M56, I do not, I don't know, it's not a bad vehicle, but it can get around the map decently just because it accelerates so well, but the top speed isn't that great. The gun is fantastic, but it's just really wobbly and you kind of have to wait at times, but essentially this has the M47's gun at 7.3, so the patent 2. The Bulldog got moved up to 6.3, so along with that the T92 got pushed to 7.0, which is why I use the Bulldog now for my 6.7 lineup, so I can have that proper light tank. It did get a buff on its shell quite a while ago. It gained quite a lot of flat penetration, lost a little bit at 60 degrees, but that's okay. It's really inconsistent, however, Sabo, low BR Sabo that is, it just sometimes shatters or doesn't pen or just does random stuff that makes no sense. But you can throw out that round every 6 seconds, have this thing aced. I did not pay for it to get aced, I just played it so much that I got enough RP in it to ace it for free. Let's see, the M50, I haven't taken this out in a while, but last time I did, it was loads of fun. You can just spam all your rockets, but you'll probably need to rearm if you're not really good with them, because it is a little bit off-center, depending on how close the vehicle is to you. The F8F1-B, I have showed this in a video earlier, and it is fantastic. You have great guns for destroying anti-airs or aircraft, or even tanks if you're bringing the armor belts. I would not recommend bringing the ground belts or armor piercing belts just because they don't work nearly as well for aircraft. So if you want to bring something more for tanks as well, I would recommend bringing universal. However, yeah, I'd say universal or air. That's what I would run. I always run just air, just because I find that there's enough anti-air to shoot at, that having that more explosive. Technically stealth is the best for any air target or anything, but I'm not good enough for stealth. I cannot aim. It gets 3 1,000-pound bombs, which is excellent. But yeah, this is our 6.7 lineup. There are more things you could add to this, such as the M26. I don't have that in the lineup just because it's just a T26E-5 with less armor. I don't know why they moved it to 6.7, it makes no sense. You could add the M103. If you have premium tanks, you could add the T30, M26E1, M26T99. Even the T28 could work. Super Hellcat, M18 in general though, that could even work. But I feel like there's enough things to really complement this lineup. So yeah, let's get into battle. Alrighty. For this, just because it's a full up tier, I'm probably gonna go Bulldog. I'll basically just take full ammo. The Sabo being as inconsistent as it has been recently. I'll let this guy go over. Oh, never mind. Always hate cutting people off. I'll let this guy go. Yeah, I don't think I've ever seen this map in this configuration before. With the A point all the way over there. This might not work where I'm trying to go, but I'm trying to go over here. Is where I usually go. But that's more for shooting people over here. So I might wind up bringing it all the way down over here and looping around, or just going through the city. We'll see when we get over there. We'll judge it where we need to be. 6.7 in full up tiers isn't as bad as it used to be, and that's just because a lot of the 7.3, 7.7 tanks got moved up in BR. A good note of that is Leopard 1 that moved from 7.3 all the way to 8.0, so we no longer have to be terrorized by it at 6.7. Or even 6.3. 6.3 could face it. A Sherman could face the Leopard 1. Like, almost. Oh, that change came around in, I think it would have been in August. Can't really remember. I don't think anybody's gonna come all the way around here. Let's see if we can shoot at people from A. Oh, I think we... Actually, yeah, we can shoot these guys. It's a very long-range shots, but... Might as well give them scouts.
Hey, 12 o'clock. Rain.
Oh, he stopped. I'm usually fairly decent at just guesstimating ranges. I can't even... Someone. That was high. Yeah, that was way high. Can't even see him anymore. I don't want to waste rounds. I know I have a lot of ammo, but when you reload every 6 seconds, you can shoot it all away very quickly. See if I can see this tank destroyer over here. I can. It's an Object 268, it looks like. It is. Good. It's really good to get those things out of the game. They are absolutely insane. I think it's actually better than an IS-3, but at a lower battle rating. I'm fairly certain it's at 7.3. Wait, maybe it's 7.0. I think the IS-3 is 7.3. The Object 268 used to be 6.7. It's one of the main reasons why I started to play Russia, is so that I could play the Object 268 and just bully everything with its insane cannon and armor. But they moved it up. This might be a little bit dangerous because their spawn isn't off-center to where I am, so I just keep pushing forward. I'll eventually run into their spawn. But I think I'm gonna... Yeah. I heard it last second. I tried to scout him. Tried to shoot him, but my gun elevation. I think we go back for him, but I don't want to take a heavy just because he'll negate our armor with the heat round. so I might as well just take a light tank. That makes me really upset, because some of those tanks just make no sound. So I got very little warning to when he was coming up behind me there. But I heard him last second, and I just couldn't get the gun on target in time. It's not really fair, but it is what it is. Ooh, this is not good. You could be anywhere. That's the scary part. Oh, I saw a round come from over there. See if I can get him scouted. I see him.
Hey, 11 o'clock. Rain.
It's a good attempt, but I missed. Got his commander. That's not good enough. There we go.
Target destroyed.
Glad I got him out of there, because that could be really dangerous. You know, I'm gonna do what he did. Go all the way around. Because I don't want to push right through the city. Because, I'll just hit their spawn directly. We already have teammates over there, but I think we've got this controlled for the most part anyway. Early uneventful game, but at least we got to duke it out with an eland. See what we can see here. Is that a tank? No, it's not. There's a tank. He may have been fresh spawn. I just... There he is. Okay. T32. Oh, Yak Tiger.
Target hit. Target destroyed.
I think that is gonna be game. I do not see these Germans coming back from this. They do, good on them, but I don't think it's possible. Yeah. That's game. GG. Yeah, we didn't get much done, but wasn't terrible. Not bad rewards either. We have a talisman on the Bulldog, so talisman plus premium time equals quite a lot of RP. Okay, I think we're gonna go T26E-5 on this one, and then we're just gonna push right to the left of B point in the main road section. It's always fun to go in there. If you don't get flanked, of course.
Ready up. Driver ready. Gunner ready.
Hopefully we can run into some Panthers, except Tiger 2s, because I don't usually like having to switch to the APCR, but I will if I have to. I will if I have to. It's the only real way you can deal with king tigers from the front. Okay, Jumbo. Jumbo's very brave. And they put all this smoke up. Well, most German players, when they get shot, just throw smoke everywhere, so... I'm not surprised that they did it, but it is quite annoying, I must say. Yeah, I'm not sure what this guy's thinking. Especially because... that's that Chinese thing, isn't it? Yeah. You want very little to do with that.
Target hit! Target destroyed!
Although the Jumbo's got stabilizer, so... Actually, I think that Chinese event vehicle is stabilized. Fairly certain. Yeah, he's just sitting there too. No thank you. I don't feel like peeking you, bud. You can peek me though. You might actually be able to shoot me before I can shoot him now. Well, he's got an even worse roof. We're gonna actually mark him up here. Okay, he's gone. Wait a second, is he? Yes, he is. This is good. So I don't really like this road too much. It's because you can get flanked from sea. What is that? Regular T34? Bang, terrible shot on it. At least we got him marked. My teammate wasn't fast enough to react to it. Nothing. Protect our barrel. Yeah, it's really easy to shoot this thing's barrel. It's just such a massive target. Okay, they're on B, so we're actually gonna back up. So they don't get behind us. Definitely don't want that to happen. Yeah, we're getting a little bit pinched in here, but team is coming back, so... Oh. For a second I thought that guy was just a piece of the map. It's an IS-3. Right here. Scary tank. That's not an IS-3, that one's a 268. And we knocked them. We're so dead. We're so dead. Yeah. There's nothing we can do. Yeah, he just goes right through a machine gun port. I mean, if he had our upper front plate, he probably wouldn't have gone through, but that tank is so ridiculously overpowered. Which is why I'm playing Russia. That's why I started to play Russia in the first place, and just for that tank. There is a little spot right next to the cannon barrel where you can pin it through the front with most tanks. However, it's just not realistic when it's moving like that. I tried to shoot a Strack and I somehow missed. I'm not sure where my shell went. Let's see, there's two planes up. Gotta be careful of that. I hate when people call CAS overpowered when it's like you have two planes up and so long as they're actually paying attention, like, I'm useless until they're dead. Yeah, one of them's a jet here. But I want to make sure that's not a threatening target. I don't think it is. Let's get off this jet. I need to get out of here with the anti-airship shootings. Down. What is that guy? TU2? It's actually a dangerous plane. Kind of like a P6E1, it can actually kill fighters pretty reliably from the front, not with just tail gunners. The tail gunners on that thing are crazy too. Almost want to kill that 268 if he's still alive, just because. Yeah, this guy's. I think he tried to pitch up for me, but didn't quite get there. There's this anti-air that needs to die before anything else if this AM1 doesn't get him. I think he will. Yes, most certainly did. See this guy. Gotta pull out of this nicely. Made it. Missed the bomb. The first drop on the Bearcat is difficult because it's such a small plane that the offset weight, it really is difficult to pull out of the dive. Unless you bomb like really shallow, but I'm not used to bombing really shallow. Sometimes I'll actually just drop. Oh, this guy's dead. Yeah. Ooh, I forgot that I'm still holding onto my bomb on the one wing. Oh. Actually, that bomb was saving my life. Yeah, that's really disappointing. The Bearcat can sometimes be a little bit of a struggle to use if there's any anti-air or planes, just because when you drop that one wing, you still have 1,000 pounds on the other wing, and it's just such an offset that it's just almost impossible to steer the plane or dodge rounds or anything, or even like bomb straight. It's really hard. That's why sometimes I'll just drop both the bombs on the wings first. Well, it don't matter if it's a waste, or at least you survive it. It's a great plane, don't get me wrong, but sometimes it's just like you gotta practice. You gotta really practice with dropping that first bomb and then pulling out of it successfully, and then trying to get around to drop the second one. That's a dangerous tank. He's on the other side of this. Gotta be really careful. I don't like this kind of map for this guy. I do not like artillery tanks because you're not safe in any vehicle that you're in. That's why I don't like them. Artillery too. Something directly in front of me. I think it might be. This might be a 100. There's two. That's a 100. They're so dead. see the AS-285 is done. And then there's this guy right here. Yeah, get out of here. Your reign of terror is over. Try and get on A with this teammate. Our teammate take B. I mean, it's salvageable. They don't have a lot of people left. Be very careful to not throw away my tank here, but I might with how exposing this is right here. Might just be somebody waiting for me. Oh, that's not good. That is that a PE-8? No. I don't think so. No, it's definitely not a PE-8. Big plane though. Definitely gonna get away from this M42. That's for sure. Yeah, definitely not a PE-8. It almost looks like it from the distance, I say. Okay, we're capping C. Teammate just got that guy on B. Ah, SU-100 got him though. I'm gonna try and get up there, but chances of being side shot doing it, very high. So, really can't throw away our tank either. But we gotta push B. There's this guy. There's that T34. Not good. Yeah. Yeah, I definitely whiffed that one. It's not ideal. Should we go? We should go E5 again. Get back over there, try and get on B as fast as possible. There's an SU-100 guarding it from somewhere, but I think we're actually gonna take the outside route just to get in front of that IS-2. That's really unfortunate. It's my fault. We still got 7 deaths in us. Well, 6. We die 6 times. Now we gotta get on B before they get C. Friendly or enemy? Enemy. Okay. IS-2's dead. Gotta get on B, but it's gonna be risky. Teammate. Okay, because we were getting C, I'll grab you. That's a tank. That thing's driver's hatch is so ridiculous. I'm being bombed. Definitely. No. I'm strafed though. Yeah, I really hope that they at some point find it important to fix the oh, that's not good. They should at some point fix the T34's driver hatch. I don't know why that's still a thing. I remember like, oh great. I remember them talking about that like before I even started War Thunder about the T34 driver's hatch, and it still hasn't been fixed. It makes no sense, but if we win this game, that would be insane. That would actually be insane. We don't have many tickets left though, so we have to be careful. God, I'm so sluggish. I'm just trying to get over there. No! Not this guy again. Yeah, he's dead now. We got 30-second repair though. That's not good. We only have 5 more deaths in this. And there's a chance. Whatever guns that guy was using, insane. I think it was a 122-54. If it is that, that's very scary. And I'll have to go for a barrel shot. This is about to go to see. So I can go. There we go. Let's get on the point. Oh my, we're gonna win this. GG. Oh, that was crazy. And the thing is that usually like on clutches, it's not just like, it's not the team. Like usually when I clutch, when there's a game that I'm in that's been clutched, usually it's me for the most part, but I was not like the main person there. Look at this guy. I mean, he died 6 times, but that's just because he tried. Like, this was a great fight. You don't usually get games like this, but everybody did a great job. Like everybody in the upper half, everybody was just fighting to the death. It was a great fight. Those are the games you live for. Those are the games that you live for. Okay. A full down tier. This is our first full down tier. Gonna go E5 again just because it definitely is my favorite tank for close range engagements. Not this one. This one's just a reload. It's just not as good. I mean, it's a good tank because the gun is far superior, but this thing's reload is just so much better to have. I really like the T34, but this thing's gun even in an up tier is almost good enough that it can be more fun just to take this thing out, especially in the down tier. I don't know if I want to sit up. Oh, I'm probably actually gonna not sit up at B just because we don't have a team at C. It's just me and this jumbo. That definitely can be a lacking team. For sure. I don't usually go to C right away, but So if they get on C, we're just gonna race down there really quick, trying to shoot them off of it. Usually more of a sniper guy over here. Usually what I like to do first. Not really. Oh, I do see that guy way off in the distance, but I might die trying to shoot at him. Oh, there's this guy. I need to make it so that kill cam doesn't last nearly as long. It's quite annoying. Well, there's not a lot of action over here, so I'm just gonna push over to C, get that point captured. Okay, here's a tank. What is this? Tiger 2, Panther F. Can't actually tell at the moment. Sounds like a... This isn't good. And I'm packet lossing. This is really suboptimal. Because it's not like a... Can't actually see where these guys are. I see this guy. There we go. This is good. We shrugged it off. But there's that second. That's a Tiger 1. It's on us now. Yeah, we need backup. 3 of them. And they're not all to the front. Didn't even get anything on that guy. Yeah, we're dead. We're so dead. This is not ideal. We need to move forward is what we need to do. I don't know why nobody's coming to save me. And now there's another third. Can I be bombed too? Yeah, it's not fair. I can't catch a break. There's no way that's only 1,000-pounder, and I feel like I was far enough away from that. Well, I don't know. I feel like the team definitely should have come over there. I mean, there's just nobody over there. I was just by myself. If it was more in the open, it would have been so much easier, but because it wasn't out in the open, it's really hard to actually put damage on them. But yeah, if we didn't get bombed, there was a good chance of us making it, but we got bombed, so there's nothing you can do about it. I wonder where that K4 went. Definitely don't want to just ignore him, because I still don't see him. He's definitely right there. Just gotta avoid those guns. Yeah, K4. Sorry, but you are dogfighting a Bearcat right now, so it's gonna be a little bit difficult for you. Although, unless I get shot down by an anti-air. Is that a friendly anti-air actually shooting at me? I actually don't know. We're actually gonna disengage, because I think it might be a friendly. It is a... okay. Also, I think he has a teammate. Yeah, he had a jet. I don't understand people. Yeah, look at that. Friendly prop. It's just there. Okay, so my friendly anti-air is shooting at the guy I'm in a dogfight with. Like, that is not safe. You're gonna get me killed. It's like people don't understand. I really want to punish that K4. It's always fun to punish K4s in this thing. Because they stand no chance. I do everything better. Except for energy retention, but if I'm coming in with more energy anyway, it doesn't really mean anything. It's going to cross my nose before he can run me out of energy. Plus, this thing's engine is just insane. No. I keep like running into, like, look at that. I just swerving through the air as a packet loss. It's not really fun, Gaijin. Not gonna. Oh, we'll switch it in. Okay, see, this is a mistake you made. Definitely don't try and switch it into that one circle fight, like a scissor fight where you're both like crossing each other's noses like that. Don't do that with the Bearcat, because the Bearcat's always gonna win. I lose too much speed for you to win that fight. I lose way too much speed for you to win that fight. A rate fight, the K4 can eventually beat the Bearcat. Or for F5 altitude, it might be difficult, but you definitely can win it. But definitely do not go into that two circle, or that one circle fight, I should say. Definitely not something you want to do. Oop. Can't even see those tracers. Kinda I can, but not really. There's another fighter up. He's dead. Nope, we won. Well, I mean, that K4 kind of ruined my plans, but it's still fun to dogfight a K4. It looked like he knew kind of what he was doing. He was jinking when he was about to cross my nose, but he made the huge mistake of reversing that into a one circle fight instead of keeping it in that two circle right fight.